Yo! Next up in our F1 2020 setup series is the Spanish Grand Prix at Catalonia. This Spanish setup is designed for longer races and league races and isn't designed to be the quickest time trial setup. There have been a fair few changes to the circuit this year, with the final sector being made wider and slightly easier to drive. As always, if you like this setup, please give us a like and subscribe to get notified when we release our other race setups. So jumping into the setup itself, Catalonia is comprised of fast straights and fast corners mixed with a slow final sector. It really has a bit of everything, meaning creating a car setup is always a matter of compromise. To start with the aero, you typically want to run a low drag front wing with more rear downforce. This will allow you to plant your right foot on corner exit without the back end stepping out. Go for 4 at the front and 7 at the rear. Spain is a track that allows you to go much more aggressive on your diff setup. You can keep the on-throttle diff higher than a lot of tracks, as there aren't as many high traction zones around here. You can also keep the off-throttle diff higher. This will keep your car more stable through the longer corners. If you find the car not rotating quick enough through the final sector, try lowering your off-throttle diff a little. As with many tracks in F1 2020, you should look to keep the camber as high as possible and the toe as low as possible, without compromising your tyre wear too much. Go for -2.8, -1.2, 0.07 and 0.23. You'll want to set up your suspension to be very soft so you can attack the final sector, and you'll want to have very stiff anti-roll bars to keep the car flat and responsive through the fast sweeping corners. Finally, set the ride height to 2 and 3 for the best downforce and minimum drag. There aren't too many heavy braking zones around Spain, and certainly not nearly as many as other tracks on the calendar. This means we can run our brake pressure a little lower here to help manage our brakes and tyres. Keep the brake bias fairly balanced at 52%. As for tyre pressures, you'll want to run offset pressures at the front, ensuring your front left is lower than the right. This will help protect it, as this is the tyre that will take the most amount of pain around Spain. Lower the rears slightly to increase your traction and prevent wheel spin. And that's it. That's our Spanish race setup for F1 2020. Spain is always a fun track to drive, with fast flowing corners, and this year is even better, now that the last sector has been made even more drivable. Hopefully this setup helps you out during your career mode or your upcoming league race, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe, as it will really help our channel grow. I'll let this lap play out and I'll see you on track.